Welcome on Saturday morning for a little sunrise flow yoga. And with all of my classes, as I state, always listen to your body, do what feels good to you. All of these poses are invitations. So if you have had maybe a difficult week, a tough week, and you're just like, I want to go into vinyasa, child's pose, you're welcome to do that. Or if you just want to relax in shavasana and be at peace, you are welcome to do that too. All right, there we go. All right, there's a couple more people joining in on Zoom. So once again, we're here for sunrise yoga. Listening to your body is always key. This is your practice. So we're going to start off just with hips elevated if you choose, and in a simple seated. So my legs are crossed, and we're going to lift up through the crown of the head, lengthening through the spine. And I am going to choose to soften my gaze. I'm going to close my eyes. It's completely up to you. Hands just on the thighs. And we're just going to take a moment here to center. And when I say center, really just coming to the present moment. Tuning in to your present moment. Noticing what you hear, what you smell, what you feel. Kind of checking in internally. Noticing the beating of your heart, the rate of your breathing. And as I say over and over again, it's really just noticing, not changing or judging. It's really just notice as you check in with yourself. So we're going to take a couple breaths here. And I would also like you to set an intention for today. Maybe a word, a mantra, an affirmation. You get to choose what you want to focus on throughout this practice. Or maybe just thinking about what is your intention for this practice this morning. Is it to stretch? Is it to calm the mind? Is it to just kind of get the day started? This beautiful Saturday, July morning. So let's bring that intention to mind. Then we're going to let that intention slowly come down to the belly, just below the belly button. Let's roll our shoulders up and back, really lifting through the crown of the head, lengthening through the spine. And then as we take a cleansing breath, I want you to imagine, as you start to inhale, bringing that intention up into the heart. Inhale a little bit more, bring it into the throat. And then lifting all the way up through the crown of the head, filling the lungs completely. And then we're going to slowly start to exhale, letting that air float, release back down to the belly. Again, that's inhale. And exhale. You can choose to inhale through the nose, through the mouth. And then exhale through the nose or the mouth. You get to choose. This is your practice. So taking just a couple cleansing breaths here as we continue to center the mind. Calm the mind, focus the mind. Letting go of anything that happened, maybe yesterday, last week. Anything negative that no longer serves you. Just take 2 more cleansing breaths. Letting go of any judgment. So let's bring our arms, our fingertips down to our side as we continue to lengthen through the crown And I want you to bring those fingertips just out to the point that you can feel it stretch in your neck and your shoulders. So holding the fingertips, maybe that middle finger on the earth, really so you can feel the earth. And then I want you to take a big inhale, take that cleansing breath. And feel the lengthening, just that slight lengthening in the shoulders, and those ligaments, that connective tissue. Now exhale. On this next breath, I'm going to have you turn your palms over. And then we're going to take a big inhale, slowly bring your arms up above your head, reaching towards the ceiling. Lift, lengthen, spread the fingertips. And then exhale, slowly releasing the arms as you make this big circle around your body. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Bring your hands back to our thighs. Lifting, lengthening through the crown. You can open your eyes or keep them closed. Completely up to you. Now I'm going to make some head circles. So just some little circles. Stretch the neck and the spine a little bit. As we begin to awaken the body, awaken the mind. And as we move through these poses, notice how your body feels. Feeling the lengthening and the stretching. And as we move through these poses today, you want to find what we call your edge. So you don't want to push too far to the point of hurting yourself, but you also want to challenge yourself as we move through these poses. Make those circles just a little bit bigger. Go 1 more time through. And then we'll go the opposite direction. Noticing the difference between the 2 sides. Make those circles just a little bit bigger. We'll roll 1 more time through. As we bring it back to center. Let's take another big inhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling, big stretch. Now this time when we bring the arms down, we're going to bring the arms into cactus arms, and then open your heart, look up towards the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms. Bring those shoulder blades together as you open the heart. Inhale up. 1 more time, cactus arms. Release. Awesome. We're going to bring it out onto all fours, moving off of our flat blanket under your arm. So hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Strong foundation, so fingertips are spread wide. You can choose to tuck the toes or to have the toes flat on the earth. And then we're going to press into the earth, roll the shoulders back, take a big inhale, out. So lifting, lengthening. Exhale for cat. Inhale out. And exhale cat. So rolling through at your own pace. Inhale, inhale, exhale. As you move through these poses, I also want you to do what feels good to you. So if it feels good to move your hips and your shoulders from side to side, to make big, extended poses, or just slight poses, you get to choose. Roll 1 more time through in each direction. Bring it back to a neutral spine. You can either your right knee on the earth, the left foot's going to come straight back. I want you to press into that left heel. So stretching the calf, the Achilles, tendon. Noticing how that feels. And then releasing the left knee to the earth, right leg comes back. Stretching. Extending. And go ahead and release. Let's bring the knees wide, big toes come together, and sit on back into extended child's pose. So remembering that anytime you want to take a pause, you can bring it into this pose of what is called child pose, but also vinyasa. So as you notice this pose and feel this child's pose, release the tension between your shoulders and your hips. And just letting your body kind of surrender into your yoga mat. As you release any negative energy from last week, from earlier today. Once again, remembering that you can always come back to this childhood pose. Let's bring it now back into all fours. And I'm going to bring your knees together this time. We're going to tuck our toes under. We're now going to listen to the body. We're going to release our glutes back towards our heels. So you can keep your hands on the earth just like so. Or you can bring your hands to your thighs. But we're stretching our feet. So your toes are tucked under. And this toe stretch is one of probably my least favorites, but it's very crucial as we get older one day at a time. But it's also really good in yoga. And with this pose, we are learning to breathe through an uncomfortable situation, which we will all be faced with maybe today, tomorrow, in our future at some point. So this pose teaches us to pause and just breathe. So relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Let's all take a big inhale wherever you are. Exhale, sigh breath out through the mouth. Let's go ahead and release the hands back to the earth. Release the toes under, hand it out just a little bit. At the toes on the earth, letting those connective tissues kind of go back to their home. Then we're going to walk our hands out about just a couple inches towards the top of our mat. And then we're going to spread our fingertips, tuck the toes once again, and bring it up to down dog. So this first down dog is one of my favorites because each down dog, each day, I feel different. Some days I feel super flexible and strong. Other days I feel kind of like Tin Man. So walk the dog just a little bit. Right and left, left and right. So as you kind of explore this down dog pose, notice how your body feels. Pressing your tailbone maybe towards the ceiling. Feeling that stretch in through the hamstrings. Really connecting into the earth with your fingertips. Good. All right, let's bring it to a high plank. Strong foundation here, always. Release the knees, and we're going to release our belly all the way out to the earth. So notice where you are right now on the earth. As you lengthen through the toes, the hands are framing the heart, framing the ribs. Keep the elbows in at the side, and we're going to slowly bring it up into cobra. Big inhale. And slowly exhale, bring it back down. Tucking the toes under, pressing into the earth, bring it up to all fours, tuck the toes, and down dog. Pelling your feet once again. And then we're going to roll through that a couple more times, because I want you to notice how your body feels this morning. Inhale, back leg. Release the knees, release the toes, and then slowly release your belly into the earth. Roll the shoulders back, pressing into the earth. Elbows stay at the side. Feel that all the way down your spine into tuck the toes. Bring it all the way back into down dog. Pedaling the feet. You can always, after cobra, you can bring it down to your belly and then press back to all fours. And then press up into down dog. Inhale, high plank. Release the knees. Slowly release the belly, the elbows in at the side. Release the toes, pressing up. Press back. Down dog. Good. Let's release the knees down and wide this time. Big toes come together in child. Taking a moment here to connect with the breath, connect with your intentions. Before we start to speed it up just a little bit. Play some chill music.
All right, the station, Show Electronic, on Amazon Music.
So we have Alexa helping us with music today, so we never know what we're gonna get. Right, and slowly bring it up to all fours. We're gonna press back into down dog. And then I want you to bring your feet wide, and we're going to walk our hands back to our feet and do this forward fold. Bending the knees just slightly. Releasing the hands up to elbows. You can shake your head no, nod your head yes. Remembering to do what feels good. Slowly releasing the hands back to the earth. And then we're drop our hands up our thighs as we come to a standing pose. Tadasana. Great. We're going to bring it down to the top of our mat. And then really engaging the feet, I want you to lift and lengthen through the spine. Bring the hands down to the side. So a strong Tadasana. And then take a big inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Fold. Bring the hands to the shins. Bring it to a flat back. Big inhale. Exhale down. Bending the knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Exhale, into the heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Then the knees press into the feet, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, into the heart center. One more time, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, bring it all the way up. This time, let's bring the hands together, pressing into the bottoms of the feet, bringing it to a little bit of the back foot. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Good job. We're going to add on to that this time. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Step back with the left foot into a high lunge. You can always use a block if you like. Have one handy. So in this first high lunge, I want you to notice how this feels. in the right glutes and the left hip flexor. And just for a moment, let's take a big inhale, lengthen the crown. And exhale, sink just a little bit deeper. Another big inhale. Let's exhale, release that knee to the earth, and we're going to press into that right foot. We're going to into a lunge. You can always place a blanket under that left knee, hold your mat. Exhale, bring those hips forward just a little bit. Bring the arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, all the way down. Let's tuck the left toes and then we're going to send it all the way up. Inhale, come to a flat back, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to the right foot this time. Noticing the difference between the two sides. Then we're just going to take a moment here like we did on the first side. Noticing how your body feels. The difference between the two. And then just sinking those hips a little bit. Taking a big inhale. Exhale, sink. Again, big inhale. Exhale, release that right knee this time. Inhale, press into that left foot. Bring it all the way up. You can always stay right here, or exhale, bring it into a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck the toes. We're going to step it forward. Into a forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step all the way back this time into a high plank. Strong foundation. You can release the knees or keep them up as you release the belly to the earth. Pull the shoulders back. Bring it up into a cobra. Pressing back into Chaturanga Uttanasana. Bring it back to your intention in this child's pose. Taking a breath or two. And circling back to that intention that you set. Noticing the rate of your breathing. Once again, continuing to notice and not judge. Very good. Let's bring it up to all fours. Tuck the toes down up. Looking up towards the top of your mat, you can walk, step, or jump, all the way up. Pressing into the bottoms of the feet, reverse swan dive, and all the way up. Exhale, hands in front center. Good job, everyone. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Feel those lungs. Exhale, big swan dive. Inhale, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. And then exhale, let's step the left foot back. Very good. We're going to keep the left hand on the earth, right hand, big inhale. Bring it up towards the ceiling. It's a little twist here. Stretching, feeling that neck stretch in the right glute as well as the left hip flexor. And then into the lower back and that hip. Noticing how your body feels as we take 2 breaths here. Maybe sinking the hips just a little bit more. Let's all take a big inhale as you lift that right hand. Exhale, release the hand down to the earth. We're going to step it forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Big inhale, exhale, release through the mouth, forward fold. Step the right foot back this time. Being gentle on the body. Getting into your pose here, into your position, and making sure the left foot is under the left shoulder. Right hand into the earth, staying on the earth, left hand, bring it up towards the ceiling. You want to challenge yourself just a little bit in these poses, but also remembering that you're all different. We have different things going on in our bodies, in our minds. You're always welcome to try a different, part of this pose. There's different alternatives you can do to release that knee. Keep it up. You can bring that left hand around, opening up just a little bit more. You get to choose. So big inhale, lift that left hand. Exhale, release. Then into the earth. Step back into the high plank. Keep the knees up or release as you slowly keep the elbows in your side, release for those to the earth. Release the toes. Inhale, bring it up into cobra. Press back. Vinyasa, child's pose. So in each of these poses, we're working some different muscles. So this child's pose is also our middle ground. Our time to return to our attention, our breath, and to notice how our body feels after we've just worked a little bit. And I don't typically teach a hot yoga, but it's a human yoga here today. Let's take one more big cleansing breath in this vinyasa, child's pose. Good. Bring it up slowly to all fours. You're going to tuck the toes and bring it into that down dog. Walking the dog, noticing how the body feels. Looking up towards the top of the mat. You can walk, step, and jump all the way up. Bending the knees just slightly, pressing in the bottoms of the feet. Big inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, into the heart center. We're going to add on to this. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, press up foot again. So the face of the body is in good alignment here. So that right foot is under the right shoulder. Left foot is really extended. We're going to press into the right foot, keeping a strong foundation. Inhale, bring it up into crescent lunge. Exhale, stay just a little bit. So you're going to bring it back, possibly the arms can come back a little bit. Stretching the heart, opening the heart. Okay. Let's take a big inhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to keep our legs just as they are, and exhale, bring it into the cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands down. Step it forward. Forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to the right foot this time. Good alignment. The mind and the body. Pressing into that left foot. So let's take a big inhale, press it on. Exhale, stay. Noticing how the body feels. Feeling the beautiful heartbeat. Take a big inhale, lift those hands towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring it into cactus arms. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release all the way down to the earth. Let's step back into that high plank. Release the knees. Keep the elbows at the side, release the belly. Pressing up into maybe a little baby cobra. Maybe full cobra or upward facing dog. Bring the knees wide, press back into child's pose. So So each of these poses, each of these asanas, we're challenging ourselves a little bit more. But remember, please remember these are invitations. If you're not feeling it today, do what feels good to you. If you're feeling like challenging yourself a little bit more, you can add on to these poses. This is it's more of a flow class, but it's also a beginner class. So please do what feels best for you. Let's slowly bring it up to all fours. Tuck the toes, exhale down long. Looking up towards the top of the mat, go ahead and bend the knees a little bit and then walk slowly down. Press into the bottoms of the feet, bend the knees a little bit. As you inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, reverse. All right, adding on. Inhale, bring it up. Swan dive, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back with the left foot. Big step back. Very good. Pressing into that right foot, making sure you have a strong foundation. Inhale, bring up the crescent lunge once again. So that big inhale, let's take a big inhale. Exhale, hands at heart center. Remember, you can choose. You can stay right here. You can always bring that left hand down, or you can switch twists. The left elbow is to the right knee. You can also open the arms. Good job. Let's inhale, bring it back to center, and exhale, hands to the earth. Press it up. Forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to the right foot this time. Big step back. Pressing into that left foot. Inhale, press lunge. Exhale, sink those hips. Keeping the lower body as it is. Inhale, reach those hands. Exhale, hands at heart center. And then go ahead and twist. Right elbow comes to the left knee. To focus. This is a little bit of a balancing act too. Breathing through it. You're welcome to open the arms. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, release the hands, step back, right plank. Release the knees, release the belly. Pressing up into the whole breath. Pressing back into child pose. Very good. So noticing how the body feels. So bringing the mind back to the center, centering the mind here just for a moment. I want you to notice all of your senses. What are you smelling right now? What are you feeling? Your heart beating, your breath, you're breathing maybe a little bit faster than it was at the beginning of practice. Noticing what you hear, what you taste, and feeling that earth beneath you, feeling that pull of gravity on your body. Now feeling how strong you are, how healthy you are in this moment in time. I'm noticing maybe how happy you are. On this beautiful Saturday morning. Let's slowly bring it up to all fours. We're going to tuck the toes and bring it into down dog. Looking up towards the top of the mat, go ahead and walk, step, or jump. Bending the knees, inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very good. So if you have a block, I'd like you to grab it. Just one, have it close by. And we're going to have it at the top of our mat. So remembering you can use two blocks too if you choose, but completely up to you. So standing in this strong Tadasana, feet are just under the hips. Lengthening, lifting through the crown. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, bring it halfway up. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step back to that left foot. So we're in that high lunge. So having that block close by, you don't have to use the block, but totally welcome to. We're going to press off that left foot. And we're going to bring it into standing split. So bring that left leg up. In this pose, also, you don't, when I say splits, that's a little intimidating. So just bring the left leg up. So you can keep your both hands out to the side as a little bit of a balance here. You can also bring your hands to that block in front. You can also bring your hands, both of them around an ankle, if you choose. Good job. Bring the hands back to the earth. You're going to release that left foot down back into that high lunge. So taking a moment here to kind of move the body just a little bit. And then we're going to step it forward. Inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Step back to the right foot this time. Standing splits is a pretty deep stretch, so we jump on the body. And you'll notice the difference between this side and the right side. So pressing off that right foot, bringing it up into standing splits. Bring those hands to the block in front. You can also bring the hands to the skin out, balance. Or bring them around, both hands around your ankle. And keep balance. Let's take one more big breath here. And exhale, release that right foot back, the high lunge. Taking a moment here to kind of let the connective tissue go back to its spot, back to its home. Alright, we're going to press into that right foot, bring it forward into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, bring it halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back into that high plank. Release the knees if you choose. Release the belly. Pressing up into cobra. Or upward facing dog. Press back into child pose. Taking a moment again here in child's pose and vinyasa to just notice your body, notice your breathing, notice the earth beneath you. Notice if your thoughts kind of pass by in your mind, like passing clouds. Good. Alright, let's bring it up into all fours. Tuck your toes and up dog. Looking up towards the top of the mat, go ahead and walk, step, or jump. Pressing into the bottoms of the feet and the knees. Big inhale all the way up. Then exhale, hands at heart center. Good. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Forward fold, swan dive. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Step back with that left foot, but I want you to step back. So let's step back into the lunge here for a moment. And then now I'd like you to bring the left foot up about halfway. Both feet are facing forward, facing towards the top of your mat. So we're going to go into a pose which is called pyramid. Having your block handy. This is a pretty intense hamstring pose. Always listening to your body. So we're going to take a big inhale. And then I want you to exhale, straighten the right leg as you press your glutes towards the back. So both feet are facing forward. You can have a little micro bend in both knees if you choose. You can use a block, always if needed, or two. Now I want you to, we're going to find our edge here. If you're at your edge right now, you can't bend forward anymore. Listen to your body, please. So let's take a big inhale. Press your hips towards the back of the room, and then exhale, bring the forehead down towards the knee. We're going to hold this for 2 breaths. So unclenching the jaw. Relax the hips just a little bit. Relax the belly. Good. We're going to bend, start to bend the right knee. We're going to bring it back into that high lunge once again. So that was a pretty intense, it's a little, of course, an intense pose, but these intense poses, these big stretches, are, I feel, personally important as we grow in our yoga practice. Press into the left foot, step it forward. Hands at the shins, inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Let's step back with the right foot this time, but be gentle. Those hamstrings are a little tight on that side, so just stretch it quite a bit. I want you to bring the right foot up about halfway. Notice how your body feels. Have that block handy, or 2 blocks. You get to choose. Now let's take a big inhale, and then as you exhale, press the glutes back. And this may be where you stay, which is wonderful. Keeping the hips engaged as you press back towards the back room. You can have micro bend the knees. Take a big inhale wherever you are. And then as we find our edge, exhale, bring the forehead towards that left knee. So as you sink into this pose just a little bit, let go of that tension in the left hip, in the left glutes, in the jaw, shoulders. Kind of sink in just a little bit more. Always listen to the body. Very important. Take one more big breath here. Exhale. Good. Let's bend that left knee and we're going to step back into that high lunge. Here. Pressing into that left foot, we're going to press off the right foot, bring it to a forward fold. So I want you to have a nice little bend in the knees right here. So you just stretch those hamstrings pretty good. Let's bring it to a flat back. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Step back into that high plank. And you can choose here, you can keep the knees up or release as you slowly release the belly chamber. Hold the shoulders back, press into the palms, inhale. Keep the elbows away from the shoulders away from your ears. Press back. Slowly into child's pose. Noticing the body. Notice how you feel. Good. All right, let's bring it up to all fours. And then I'm going to have you cross your ankles over one another. We're going to sit back onto our glutes. Let us sit all the way back. Get there however you choose. All right, so anchor your feet together. And knees bent, palms up, shoulders up and back as you're playing through the spine. Let's take a big inhale. We're going to slowly bring it back to the earth. Let's bring it back. Engage the core as you are intentional with all your poses. Releasing all the way down. Good job. Let's bring the arms up and out into that cactus arms. And then knees are bent, feet are on the earth. And then just at your own pace, bring it into a windshield wiper, legs, kind of bring it right and left. Keeping your shoulders and your hips on the earth as you rotate the legs and knees right to left. Just noticing how the body feels. Go one more time through on each side. And let's bring it back to center. Bring your knees towards your chest, giving yourself a little hug as you rock from side to side. Kidneys, lower back, a little attention, that's fine, a little attention. Now bring it back to center, with your hands on your knees, keeping your hips and your shoulders on the earth. I want you to make circles going in whatever direction your knee is, like you're drawing circles on the ceiling. Now make those circles just a little bit bigger. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders on the earth. Go one more time through. And then go the opposite direction. Those little circles will start. Good. A little bit bigger. Let's bring it back to center. This time I'm going to have you grab hold of the front of your knees and then open your hips, bring your knees towards your shoulders. Flexing your feet so they are parallel with the ceiling. And then we're going to grab the outside of the ankles over the feet. And bring it into happy baby. So with happy baby, I want you, I would like you to do what you want to do, but bring your knees, your left knee, your left elbow, or your right knee, your right elbow to the earth as you rock back and forth. Just like a happy little baby. This is one of, I feel, the silliest looking poses, but it's one of my favorite things. Good job. Let's bring it back to center. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, and then bring your hands to the outside of the thighs and slowly release the feet to the earth. And we're going to come into reclined butterfly. Now bring in your right hand over your belly, your left hand over your heart. Feel free to soften the gaze or close the eyes here for a moment. So as you kind of sink into this reclined butterfly here for a moment, I want you to notice your belly rising and falling with each breath. And then I want you to feel the beating of your heart, your beautiful heartbeat. Slowly release the hands to the backs of the thighs, the outside of the thighs. Bring your knees together. And then take a big full wide stretch for your arms above your head. Reaching your toes out, making yourself as tall as possible. And then exhale, release your arms down to the side. As we prepare for our final pose of Shavasana. So closing your eyes if you choose, if that feels good to you. Relaxing the mind, the body. So as you kind of surrender into this Shavasana pose, this corpse pose is what it's called. And always remember that if it's not comfortable for you to lay on the earth, always bend your knees or sit in just a simple seated. So wherever you are, feel free to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Relaxing your jaw as you relax the skin on your face. Letting your shoulders relax, your elbows relax. As you release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the fingers, one at a time. As you begin to feel that pull of gravity, as you sink into the earth, into Mother Earth. Relaxing your spine, one vertebrae at a time, as you are connecting even more with your yoga mat. Relaxing your hips, your glutes, and your thighs. Your knees, calves, and ankles. Relaxing your toes one at a time on the right foot, starting with your big toe. Relaxing your second, third, fourth, and fifth toe. Now on your left foot, relaxing your left big toe. Second, third, fourth, and fifth toe. Taking a scan of the body. Excuse me. And as you scan the body, noticing any tension or stress, anxiousness that might be left, now is your time to release that. As we prepare for this beautiful Saturday, we want to go into this day with a clear mind, with a relaxed body, and with an open heart, so we can feel all the love that needs to be felt, so we can be present to really enjoy this day on earth. As you continue to relax, thinking of that intention that you set just 1 hour ago, beginning of this class. And as you feel your heart beating, bring that intention to your heart and let your heart pump it through your arteries, through your entire body. As it circles through, flows through the entire body, that intention moves and returns back to the heart. We slowly begin to bring it back to the present moment. Returning to a little bit of movement in the lungs as you breathe. And then turning the corners of your mouth up just a little bit and having a little smile on your face as you awaken the body. Moving your fingers and your toes. And then if you choose, if you would like to, take a big full body stretch, bring the arms all the way up above the head, reaching the toes out, making yourself as tall as possible. And then exhale, release your arms down, bending your knees. Go ahead and bring your knees in towards your chest. As you give yourself, offer yourself a hug. My grandmother would say you need at least 8 hugs a day. So this may be number 1 for you. It's important not to forget ourselves as we offer love to others. And then when you're ready, let's roll on over to our right side into fetal position there. As your reminder that after each and every yoga practice, that we are born again. We can start fresh, always. And when you're ready, coming on up to a simple seated. Taking your time. Very good. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Thank you so much for being here with me today. As always, the light in me, the love in me, honors the love and the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. See you all soon.
Good.